Hey guys, today's video is going to be a products I wish I had, but they're so expensive that like I may buy them at one point, but right now I'm like, you know, like I really want to try them out, but especially because they've been talked about a lot here on YouTube and I want to test them out for myself. But obviously they're so stinking expensive that I just like, for some of them I can't even bring myself to spend that much money. So yeah, at one point in my life I may buy them, but right now I don't own these. Last night I filmed a channel update saying about what my schedule and my plan was for my channel. And I talked about how my Wi-Fi absolutely stinks. And it does, because my video uploaded all night and it only got to 2%. Yeah. So there was no video for today. There was no video yesterday. So yeah, things are just going great. And I'm not happy about it, but you know what? We're just going to keep on going. I'm going to try to upload it again tonight. And then I'll just be a little behind and it'll be okay. So also, you'll notice that I'm filming in a different location. That's where I normally film. And that's because the sun is going down. I normally film around like 4:15 in the afternoon. And it's 4:56 now. And the sun is going down because it's February. And yeah, the sun goes down really early. And it was just like a black hole over there. So I had to move locations. And I figured it'd be okay because I'm not showing any products. And without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing I want is the can't talk. So the first thing I want is the Natasha Denona Star Eyeshadow Palette, and it is $169, which is insane. Like, I thought that the Urban Decay Naked palettes were a lot, like $54. That is insane. I can't ever imagine me spending that much unless it goes like on sale or something. But the shimmers in here look super luxurious, and it has some like plummy purples in it that I love plum colors. And then it also has like some cool tones and some warm tones. And so yeah, I think that would be something I would really enjoy. And the shimmers, like, I feel like they would have such a unique texture to them that I really want to like stick my finger in one of them so bad. So, and then the Natasha Denona palette claims to be an eyeshadow palette with 18 shades, including 2 never-before-seen textures. That sounds good. This eyeshadow palette features a unique concept to easily create gorgeous eye looks. It includes 4 crystal eyeshadows, 9 creamy mattes, 3 metallic, and 2 duochromes with silky soft textures. These shadows are long-lasting with a strong color payoff thanks to a high percentage of pure pigments. Extremely blendable and buildable and blendable, these shades will not crease, and they easily adhere to the eye without having to use a primer. This palette also includes a mirror for ease of application anywhere. So that sounds amazing. I can't stand when my eyeshadows don't blend. I would love just like the real like dispersed, beautiful color. So I really want to try that. The next thing I really want is an Artis brush, and I really want the Oval 7. I've seen it talked about a lot here on YouTube, and I would love to try it because I'm obsessed with like using a buffing brush to buff my foundation in, because I think it gives a much better texture. Plus it's pretty quick compared to a beauty blender. So I still love using a beauty blender, but I would really love to try this out. This is what it says that it is. The Oval 7 is what some describes as the perfect size face brush. This patented brush is brilliant to apply foundation, blush, highlighting, bronzing, skincare, and setting powders. Artis brushes are made exclusively with Cosmofiber, a revolutionary engineered fiber made for applying cosmetic and makeup products. It sounds amazing. I love really dense brushes, so I think that's something I would love. Plus, like, any time I can save getting ready in the morning and just go, you know, I am definitely into, so I would love to try that. The next thing I would love to try is the Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold from Guerlain. It looks amazing to just be rubbing that on your face. That is definitely something I'm into, and I want to try it so so bad, but I know it's like 70 some dollars. I'll put the price like right here, but that's so expensive for a primer. I don't see myself ever like buying that, but I would absolutely love to try it. And I know Tati loves it. Rachel from Rach loves it, but it just seems gorgeous. And it says Guerlain, and then it says it's L''OR, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, is an embellishing makeup base sprinkled with pure 24-karat gold flakes. Like the most luxurious jewelry pieces, the precious flakes were crafted into ultra sparkling and ultra reflective particles, then dispersed into a hydrating, smoothing gel. The complexion is beautified. It glows with divine and unfailing radiance. Skin is smooth, supple, and ready for perfect, enhanced, and long-lasting makeup. That sounds amazing. I have super dry skin, so any little like glow I can get, I am all into. So I really want to try it. The next thing I would love to try is a Viseart palette. Again, this is one of those things where I'm just like looking at it and I'm like, I wonder what that feels like. Because they look like they would be super like just blendable and be like easily dispersed. And these palettes are $80. And the specific palette I'm looking at is the Neutral Matte palette. And I think I would wear those colors a lot. It has a lot of like medium tones from my crease and like blended out colors. And it also has some orangey, more warm tone colors in it. So that seems amazing to me. The claims here are it's supposedly a coveted professional eyeshadow palette that can be used for shading, highlighting, and defining eyes, brows, and the contours of the face. Get professional quality eye looks with these versatile 12-shade palettes. Viseart's coveted best-selling palettes are reliable, film tested professional products, a staple in every artist's kit, and they're the workhorse of all professional artists. These palettes have a dynamic cult These palettes have a dynamic cult following throughout all levels of artistry. Manufactured in France, Viseart's formula is created in small, tightly controlled batches to maintain pigment, quality, powder, integrity, and consistency. Viseart is the secret sauce for top Hollywood makeup artists, as well as makeup artists enthusiasts of all genres. So basically, that sounds wonderful. I would just love to test them out because they seem like they would just like blend, and they'd be like the mask of my dreams. So I really want to try it. The next thing I want to try out, it's not really luxury. To me, there's like 4 levels of makeup. There is the dirt cheap drugstore, that's your like Catrice, Wet n Wild, Makeup Revolution, e.l.f., Eco Tools, that kind of thing where it's super cheap. And if you're on a budget, or even if you're not on a budget and you don't feel like spending $100 on an eyeshadow palette, you know, you just want something cheap, you know, and those are your brands that, you know, are going to be a lot less expensive. And then you have your kind of middle of the road as far as drugstore brands go. So that would be your Maybelline, L'Oreal, Revlon, Rimmel, Physicians Formula, which is like up there. Yeah, so you have those where, you know, you might pay $16 for a foundation, you might pay $20 for an eye palette. They're not going to be dirt cheap, you know, and you have, it's like maybe $10 more for the high-end product. So then you have the high-end, which is in my Ulta, it's the right side, and then basically that's your Tarte, Too Faced, Becca, Benefit, those kind of brands where they're high-end, but they're not French, like crazy expensive brands. They're your high-end brands that, you know, are gonna be like $30 for blush, whatever. So then there's that category, and then there's the luxury to me, where it's Marc Jacobs, Tom Ford, Clé de Peau, Dior, all those kind of brands, and it's insane expensive, and it's like you really want to try it, but that's, you know, an $80 eyeshadow palette is almost 2 naked palettes kind of thing. It's like those high-end brands are like half the price, and they're expensive, so they're like up there. So that's what most of these are. And so this isn't really like super high, super luxury, but it's high-end. This is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and to me this just seems like a beautiful array of like reddish, orangish colors, which I don't have a ton of because there's not a whole lot of palettes out there that just have those kind of like warmer shades in them. But this seems absolutely beautiful to me. I know I'd wear it all the time. It's around $42, and I really want it because I think I would get a lot of use out of those shades. And basically what this claims it is, it says an essential eyeshadow collection with 14 shades in neutral berried tones. A present-day take on Renaissance colors, this eye palette features 14 shades that let you create stylish day to night looks. From the earthy yellow and ultra matte finish of golden ochre to Primavera's shimmer gold with a metallic finish, this palette's high pigment shadows are crease and fade resistant and are sure to bring modern elegance to your eyes. That sounds wonderful to me. Like I said, I love those red berry tones, and this is something I can see myself getting in the future and I would love to try. The next thing on my wish list for things to buy is the Cover FX custom enhancer drops. So they came out with their custom cover drops, which are like a mix-in for foundation, and then they came out with the custom enhancer drops, which are basically liquid highlighters, but they're super intense. I swatched I think it was Moonlight in the store, and it would be too dark for me, but that was the only one that was on display or whatever. But it was super reflective, and I'm like, really want some. They're $42, and that seems very steep to me for just a bottle of like a little medicine dropper, but they're so beautiful looking. And I really want the shade in Celestial, which is the lightest shade, and it says it is a bottle of ultra concentrating, illuminating and bronzing drops that allow you to customize your ideal glow with a liquid metal or sun-kissed finish. Custom enhancer drops makes adding a highlighting, strobing, or bronze effect to any liquid cosmetic or skincare product easy. Add them to your favorite foundation, primer, serum, and moisturizer. Available in 6 universal shades, including 4 illuminators and 2 bronzers. These drops can be used alone, even on top of powder, to create a buildable highlight or a sun-kissed tint. Custom enhancer Custom enhancer drops were formulated with a high concentration of pearls that produce a lit from within glow without appearing too glittery or overdone. The more drops you use, the more luminosity you'll get. The result is a beautiful camera-ready, radiant finish. So I'm obsessed with boom in your face highlights. So that's something I think I would love. Plus, it would be really cool to get an illuminated finish out of a foundation or your moisturizer. So that is something I would love to try. I would love to try out another Marc Jacobs lipstick. I spoke about one of their lipsticks in my favorites video, and so I would love to try out more shades because it stays on me all day. So the particular lipstick is the Marc Lip Creme lipstick line. And the one I would love to try out would be either Intense Plum or something like Slow Burn. So it describes Slow Burn as being a creamy nude rose and Intense Plum as being, oh, I'm sorry, it's called Scandal, and it's described as being an Intense Plum. I'm sorry about that. So yes, I think basically these aren't gonna like go everywhere, and I feel comfortable wearing them because they're not gonna get all crazy, so an intense color would look okay. So I would love to try those out some more, and they are priced at $30. And I have one in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and I love it. I wear it all the time, but it's just a little sample size, so I really want to try out some more. The next thing I want to try is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick, and I love foundation sticks. I'm obsessed with the e.l.f. one I have, and I'm wearing it on my face today, but basically I would love to try this because I've heard it's awesome. I'm not really sure what shade I'd be, so I can't really share that, but it's $46, and it says that it's a long-wearing foundation stick with the coverage of a concealer, fluidity of a liquid, and weightlessness of a powder for invisible full coverage. A foundation and concealer in one, Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Sticks Concentrated Formula is infused with double the amount of pigment than traditional foundations for instant full coverage in one application. The long-wearing and waterproof formula provides 12-hour coverage, and the innovative formula adjusts to your body temperature to effortlessly blend into the skin. Encased in a unique triangular bullet for precise application along the contours of the face, it can be used to contour and highlight the complexion. It features an array of shades and is specifically designed to be used with the Vanish foundation brush for a most seamless finish. So that sounds like something I would absolutely love to try. And yeah, so I'm not sure when I'd ever get that, but it sounds like something amazing. Next is another Hourglass product that I would love to try. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light, which is described as an opalescent sheer cool white powder. And basically these are, for the full size, $46, which is crazy for a powder, but I'm thinking of using that as a natural highlight. And then I'd also love to get a darker shade as a powder, because my Lark Yellow Balance and Brighten, to me, I see some glow coming off of it, and I think it looks really natural and beautiful on the skin, so I'd love to try this. So, but I could definitely pick up the smaller size, which is $22. I mean, of course, you're only getting 0.049 ounces, which is not much at all. It says it is a collection of 6 universally flattering finishing powders that recreate the most flattering light. Create the perfect illumination for your face with Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. Infused with the innovative photoluminescent technology, each finishing powder captures, diffuses, and softens the look of skin. The micron size color correcting particles refract light and create transparent coverage, filtering out the harsh light and refining the appearance of the skin. That sounds like something that I would love, because I love glowy powders, especially because matte powders look very cakey on me. Next on my wish list is the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in either light or medium. I'm not positive which one. I'd have to swatch them. But I heard Jessica Braun talk about this, and she said that light worked really well for her, but I'm close to her shade. I'm a little bit darker, but I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure which one. These are $44, which to me is very much up there for a powder. But they seem to have the perfect gray tone, and I love gray toned contours, so I think this is something I'd be really into. And it says this is a sculpting powder with sheer to complete coverage to enhance, deepen, and sculpt the face. This easy to use formula combines perfect pigments that work together to recreate natural shading on the face, allowing you to create more dramatic effects or soft definition while leaving a sheer finish. Packaged in a slim mirrored compact with an application sponge, this microsphere powder allows for simple sculpting to easily enhance features and to create definition at the hollows of the cheeks, under the chin, and down the neck, and on the tip of and the sides of the nose. This powder is waterproof and crease-proof, and it mimics the look of naturally flawless skin, leaving behind a healthy-looking glow that lasts. So that sounds amazing to me. It's not going to look like you just have like a big brown streak on your face. It's like sheer, and then it's like buildable, and it sounds like something I'd love. The next thing I'd love to try is the Becca Backlight Filter Face Primer, and I love glowy looks, so this is something I think I'd love. It is $36 for 1 ounce, which to me is quite up there for a primer, and although this isn't luxury, to me it's still expensive for a primer. It says it is a makeup primer to help blur imperfections and impart a radiant glow. Backlight Filter Face Primer creates a canvas for your makeup, extending its wear from day to night, infused with 3 unique filtering luminescent pearls. Each one adds a different drop of diffused light. Blended together, they impart a one-of-a-kind, lightweight whipped fluid that creates a smooth canvas and acts as an instant filter, while the vitamin E enriched formula minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So that sounds like something amazing. Again, I love my foundation to be glowy, and I can get the like smaller size, so I think I might do that. That's something I'm definitely interested in. The last thing is this is kind of your bonus, but Next thing is one of the new Urban Decay Vice liquid lipsticks and in Amulet, and I believe they're around $18, and I would love to try it because I am really interested in Urban Decay's new products, and usually I like their products and I'm interested to see how they formulate a liquid lipstick. And yeah, I think I'm intending on purchasing one. I'm not sure if I will or not yet. We will see, but I love the color Amulet in their Vice lipstick formula, like the regular ones, so that's something I'm definitely interested in. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you'll hit that subscribe button to become part of the Marley fam, and also give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and comment down below a couple products you'd really like to try, but they're way beyond your budget. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!